Oh, Saturn says this, he shows that. Oof. This, that, this, that. What is Saturn? Is Saturn only about problems? Well, honestly, yes. Saturn also has a lot of good things, but mostly it shows difficulties. Yes, that's reality. You may not like to hear this, but Saturn is the Karaka for the 6th, 8th, and the 12th houses. These are the sun houses. These are the reasons. These three houses show the reasons why we have taken birth in this world. It shows the sins of our previous lifetimes. And that is what we are going to discuss today, because today we will discuss 10 karmic indications of Saturn. So, what does Saturn show in your chart? Now, when I say what does Saturn show in the chart, these 10 parameters just does not apply to the house where Saturn sits. This will apply to the house where Saturn sits, number one. Then it will apply to planets sitting in Dusthana houses in 6th, 8th, 12th. And it will also, to a large extent, apply to the houses where the lords of the Dusthana houses are placed. So, for example, wherever your 6th lord and your 8th lord and your 12th lord is, in whichever house or whichever houses, that is also where you will find these challenges coming, because the lords of these three Dusana houses will always carry the energy of Saturn and the planet sitting there 100%. All right. And of course, Saturn himself. So these three, Saturn, planets in 6, 8, 12, and lords of 6, 8, 12. So these three things you need to check. Okay, now you may have Saturn in one place and two planets in Dusthanas in 6, 8, 12, and your 6, 8, 12 lords may be in three different houses. So then you have Saturn, then two planets in Dusthanas, then three places where the lords are sitting. So in these six houses you will get these effects. All right. Now, if you're new, then don't forget to subscribe to Exotic Astrology, and if you enjoy this content, thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the bell icon also, so that you don't miss any updates from Exotic Astrology. For personalized horoscope consultations, you can go to my website down in the description section. God is there with you, and today you must call him, because we are discussing the most dreaded of all planets. God is there with you all the time. Just look to him and you will find him, or rather, you need to find him now. All right. So, number one, Saturn delays but never denies. Oh my God. Well, Saturn may delay and not deny. That is correct. But Saturn may also delay and completely deny. So, it depends on your chart. And again, just reminding, when I say Saturn, it is not just Saturn. The planets in 6, 8, 12 and the lords of these three Dusta houses, wherever they are sitting, they may sometimes delay. So, for example, if your Dusthana lords are sitting in the seventh house, or even one of the lord of Dusthana, or Saturn is in the seventh, then there could be delays in your marriage, or your marriage could be denied also. Well, it will depend on your chart. Okay. Now, you will find millions of people with Saturn in seventh, they get married on time, and not only do they not have no marriage, which means they get married, but they also get married on time. The reason is, after 25 they get mahadashas and antardashas of other planets which indicate marriage, like second house and 11th house. Okay, so suppose you have Saturn in seventh, or your seventh lord, your seventh house has the eighth lord or sixth lord or 12th lord sitting there. But suppose you have another planet in the second or 11, because these are two other houses of marriage. So now you know the secret why, even if you have Saturn in 7, you may not have a delayed marriage. But in general, if you have Saturn in 7th and your second and 11th houses are not very strong, and you don't have good dashas, then there could be delays, and in worst case your marriage may be denied, unfortunately. Okay, especially if Saturn has links with the sixth house, then this denial could be even more prominent. Okay. Number two, wherever Saturn sits, life will demand discipline and patience. So, Saturn will only give you success. Planets in Dusthanas will only give you success. And houses where lords of Dusthanas are sitting, they will only give you success if You do things even without feeling like doing it. That's it. Period. So this is especially true with the sixth house. A planet in the sixth or wherever the sixth lord is sitting, you will have to do repetitive, dull, empty, filthy, disgusting work there. Disgusting does not mean like something illegal, but it is something which you despise totally. You have to do that. Why? Because that's the sixth lord. It's our pending karma. It is something which you have to do. It is a punishment via boredom. It is punishment via lack of creativity. Okay. So guess what? Which is the most boring area of your life? Wherever is the sixth lord, that's the end of enthusiasm. All right. So number 3, Saturn will teach you through hardship, and mostly only hardship. Yes, this is painful again. So suppose Saturn is in your third house. You will learn negotiation, but after getting cheated by people. Yes, especially if Rahu is involved, then it will be cheating. Or if no, Rahu is not involved, only Saturn is involved. Or as I said, if the third lord is in 6, 8, 12, or 6th lord, 8th lord, 12th lord is in third, then it means you will not get what you ask for. You will not get the help. And that is how, you will learn after a lot of disappointments. It is like you it's like saying you can't trust people anymore. It's like that. Okay. It's bad, but that's how you learn. Okay. And it could be any house, like for example, Saturn is in the fifth, or sixth lord, eighth lord, 12th lord is in the fifth. Your lovers and your children, they will come and humiliate you. They will teach you pain, basically. Okay. No pain, no gain. Okay. So only after that you realize what is actual value. Number 4, Saturn can show fears in your chart. Again, when I say Saturn, I also mean planets in 6, 8, 12 and lord and houses where the lords of 6, 8, 12 are sitting. So for example, your Saturn is in 10th house. At times, not always, not perpetually, not eternally. At times, you can be very fearful. What will happen? Somebody will take my job. Somebody will, cross me and go. Somebody will become more smarter than me. Somebody will become more intelligent than me. Somebody will bully me and move ahead. Okay. And if you have lords of Dusthanas in the 10th, then also there could be fear. If sixth lord is there in the 10th, there could be fear that, I will not be rewarded for my work. If eighth lord is in the 10th, you may be fearful. Somebody will steal your work. Okay. And if 12th lord is in the 10th, then you may be fearful that somebody will steal not your work but your credits. Okay. So these are similar flavors to Saturn. Okay. So therefore, if you have Saturn or lords of the stars in a particular house, or a planet, a house lord is sitting in a Dusthana house, then you need to remember that you have to overcome these fears through hard work and discipline. That's the only way. Number 5, Saturn, wherever Saturn sits, there will be heaviness in that area. What is heaviness? Heaviness means if for others they just need to do it once, you need to do it 5 times. Okay. Yes, that is exactly what is Saturn. It's like classic Saturn. Saturn in 7th. Oh, everybody is getting married. What about me? I'm 28, 29, I'm 35, I'm 45, I'm 50, I'm nearing 60s. Still no marriage. Okay. So there's heaviness there. It's like, you have to do the heavy lifting. There's nobody to help you. You're all by yourself, and you have to tolerate this, at times, suppose Saturn is in your 10th, you will see people. If their chart is bad with Saturn in 10th, they'll be humiliated in their job. People will come and taunt them. Outside of work, their family members will taunt. Their friends will taunt them. Their relatives, neighbors, everybody will be taunting. What are you doing in your career? Look at him or her. They were you and he or she and you both started working together. Now you are 35. You don't have a house. You don't have a car. You have nothing. You just have a simple job. Yeah, that's how people will behave. So it's like whenever you see that place, there is some pain there. There is this heaviness. Okay, it's like a mountain has fallen and you have to do the heavy lifting now. So that's how it feels sometimes. Okay. Number six, Saturn rewards long term hard work. Long term, not short term. It does not like shortcuts, or it does not like emotions. Saturn says, yes, do it. Either you like it or you don't. I don't give a damn. So if you have Saturn in a particular house or Lords of Dusthanas in a house, forget short term results. At least 10 years, don't expect anything. Yes, I'm being very brutal here. At least 10 years. That means if you have Saturn in second, sixth, 10th, or 11th, these are houses of money. If you start working at 25 till 35, don't even think of anything. Work hard, work. And only then after 35, you should wonder what is happening, when will I get promotion. Now, you may get promotion by 28 or 32. I'm not saying you will not get. But it may be possible that you are working and in the short term there's nothing visible. Same is if Lords of Dusthanas are sitting in these houses, second, sixth, 10th, 11th, you will not see results early on in life. So people keep asking, sir, do I have early success? Or, sir, like means I have late success, can you tell me, sir? I know, this is the answer. Okay. If those Dusthana lords, 6, 8, 12 lords are sitting in your Artha houses, 2nd, 6th, 10th, and also 11th here. 11th house is also the money, house of money. So, yes, you have delayed success. And if the other planets are sitting in these houses, which have no relation to the Dusthanas, then you have good success early on in life. And if the lords of these houses are sitting in each other's houses, like, second lord in 11, 10th lord in 11, 11th lord in 10, then you have early success. By 25, you are successful. You are a success story by 25. All right. So that is how you will know. This is interesting. Wherever Saturn sits, there will be restriction and maturity will be required. Wherever Saturn sits, you cannot behave as if you don't know anything there. People will blast you like anything. Okay. For example, Saturn is in your lagna. Something goes wrong with your health. People will come and humiliate you. They will tell you, hey, what is this? Why did you eat this? Why did you do that? Ye kyun kiya, wo kyun kiya? Ye nahi pata, wo nahi pata. Didn't you know this? That you should not do this? Didn't you know that you should not eat this? Didn't you know you should have not taken this medicine or whatever? So you can't be like a lazy idiot in that area of life. You cannot be. You simply cannot afford to be uninformed in that area of life. You can't say, oh, sorry, I didn't know about the what is that? I didn't know the rules. Okay. I was ignorant. Sorry. No, you still have to pay. The challan is cut. Now you must pay. Okay. There's no excuse. So don't be an idiot in that area. Now, when I say don't be an idiot, I don't mean you to try to aspire for perfection, because that's also a problem with Saturn. But you have to know about the basics. Okay, so basics have to be known. If Saturn is in your Artha houses, know the basics of your company, who does what, how. If you don't know, then go and ask. Take the training. And if you still don't know or you still don't understand, then maybe you should switch your company. All right. But you can't afford to be like a child. It's not possible. Number 8, wherever Saturn sits, people will take things from you. लेंगे ले जाएंगे लोग. Prabhu Sri Ram, Saturn retrograde exalted in the 4th house. What happened? The mother took away the kingdom, my God. Oh my God. God's kingdom was taken away. Can you just believe it? Even God can't believe it. Oh God. Even God is not safe with Saturn. Oh boy, who can resist the most powerful Saturn light? Of course, Sri Ram is Vishnu himself, and he's not under the rule of these planetary alignments, but to teach us, he comes at this time and he has this chart, of course. Nobody should think that planets are above Sri Ram, but nonetheless, Sri Ram is acting like a human. Although Krishna says in the Gita, right? Navam karmani limpanti. So he's above karma, but he's teaching us. So therefore, if you have Saturn in a particular house, that person represented by that house can take away everything from you. Or if not everything, they will surely take away something from you. All right. So be prepared for that. All right. So now you don't have to be perpetually pessimistic. Oh, something will go. What will happen? No, not in that sense. But what I'm trying to tell you is there could be scenarios where things are out of your control, and at that time you might have to let go of something. So if that happens, don't be disappointed. Accept it as your karmic baggage and move on. Okay. Try your best, but if it doesn't, then move on. Number 9. Very, very, very important. Wherever Saturn is, you must maintain humility there, or else you'll be humiliated. Now, see, there are two words, very interesting. They sound very similar, but yet are completely opposite. One is humility, the other one is humiliation. Mhm. Sounds a bit similar, right? Humility, humiliation. But they are totally different. Humility means not to be too eager to get praise from others. Humility has many meanings, okay? And humiliation means somebody has put you down and showed everybody else that you are a fool. That's humiliation. So wherever Saturn is, you have to ask yourself, am I humble in that area of life? If not, I will be humiliated. Time is separating. Only time is separating, nothing else. It's a matter of days, months, or weeks, or a decade maximum. Saturn in the seventh, very arrogant, very puffed up, always doing bad with your spouse. If you are like this, then there will be a day where you will be humiliated by somebody in front of your spouse. Then how will you feel? So therefore, if you have Saturn in a particular house, please remain humble. Now, everybody has Saturn somewhere, but specifically in that area of life, you should remain humble. Even if you are very arrogant, even if you are very puffed up and egoistic, you are like a balloon. But in that area of life, you should not be like that. Otherwise, as I said, time is separating. Okay, nightmare is coming for you. Number 10, Saturn's lessons will help you in your spiritual life, which means Lord Krishna says in the Gita, in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, material world is dukhalayam ashashvatam. It is temporary. Shashwat means permanent. Ashashwat means temporary. And dukhalaya, alaya is residence. Dukha is misery. Is the residence of misery, my God. It's all pain, right? So it is the reservoir, it's like an ocean of misery. And in other places in the scriptures also it says the material world is like sansar dawa. It's like it's burning. So Saturn exactly comes to teach that to you. So when you get the lessons, don't forget these lessons and do spiritual practices, because at the end you have to remember one thing. Saturn is the karaka for exit also from this world. 8th house, 12th house, everything is under Saturn. And one day everybody has to exit. One day, maybe in now it's 2025. Imagine it's 2125, and maybe people 2 3 generations after me, they are watching this video, but I'm not there in this world. But you need to understand, I will be there somewhere in some other universe, or in some heaven, hell, in some other country, or maybe somewhere else, but at the end, everybody has to exit. So prepare for your exit. And when I say prepare, I don't mean in a derogatory sense, like be fearful. Oh my God, what will happen? I have to leave this world. Well, not in that sense, but healthy preparation is required. So take the lessons. The material world will frustrate you way beyond your expectation. And then you need to become more spiritual. All right. So I hope these 10 lessons helped you. So understand that Saturn shows difficulties, but these 10 points will prepare you and strengthen you to face those difficulties. All right. Thank you so much. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And for personalized consultations, my website is down below in the description section. God is there with you all the time. Just look to him and you'll find him. Jai Siya Ram.